quickly getting back on form to 2-0, but Mini, man, tearing it up here, getting out of the All-Pros group and getting out of this round of 16 group as well. So Mini advances 2-0 to the round of 8, and we are going on to the losers match between Jangbi and Piano, another PVT. I like this little alternation of matchups here. Alright. Oh, let me actually go get a drink of water and I'll be back for the next game.
완벽하잖아요. 어떤 그 공수 전환이라든가 전체적인 운영의 느낌도 굉장히 잘하는데 변현재 선수 앞으로 이제 그럴 가능성이 높아 보입니다. 맞습니다. 이원기 선수가 뭐 아쉽게 지긴 했지만 최종전 준비를 해야 되고요. 패자조 경기에서는 자 허용.
Alright. Let us go on to the losers match. Oh, when is interview?
말고 1대1이잖아요. 그래서 일단 경기 준비를 제대로 할 수 있을 것 같고 좀 이따라는 거.
Yoink. Oh, good timing. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the losers match. Is going to be Jangbi versus Piano. And this is going to be heartbreaking one way or the other. I really want Piano to advance. I think he deserves it with all the hours he's been putting in. But Jangbi is Jangbi. So, it's going to be tough. I'd imagine Jangbi has more fans rooting for him here now. But I'm rooting for Piano. Alright, looks like Piano will be top left. And Jangbi will be top right. Wait, did I get that backwards? I think I got that backwards. Jangbi's top right, Piano's top left. Whatever! You guys can see it for yourself. It looks like they're actually wearing those Fix headphones, by the way. This event is, of course, sponsored by Fix, or sponsored by HumanWorks is the company, and their Fix line of peripherals, like headsets. They actually said last week that, or maybe, I think it was last week or something, or maybe it was on Saturday, which was last week. God, my brain is all messed up. That if Fix headset or like Fix Star League got into the top 10 on Naver search, which is like the Korean search thingy, then they would give out 100 free headsets. I don't know if that actually happened or not. I remember saying that on stream and everyone kind of like went to Naver and just copy pasted Fix into the thing to search it. I don't know if that helped or not, but hey, it's Zero. And is that Mong in the background? It's like a little bit too blurry for me to see. I'm pretty sure that's Mong. Waving even though his face is completely blurred. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that's Mong with Zero sitting here in the foreground. It's actually quite interesting that these guys, you know, Zero has been knocked out, but Mong advanced, and you know, he's deciding to come out here, show his support instead of just, you know, chilling at home and practicing. I guess he's doing a bit of scouting out as well of his future round of 8 opponents, just to see what kind of games they're playing. So let's see here. Nothing too crazy from either player just yet. It is once again a best of 1. So I hope Piano doesn't just pull a bunker rush again. Doesn't look like Jangbi's doing a strategy that will allow him to bunker rush. It looks like we can have a 1-Rex expand here actually from Piano. We didn't see this when he played against Mini. He is in fact 1-Rex expanding. Alright, cool. So mixing it up a little bit. Going for the eco opening, and let's see how Jangbi responds. Jangbi's gonna see it in just a second here. Although maybe not. Maybe not. The Marines are gonna try and ward him away. Is he gonna sneak around the side? He really wants to get in there. All he needs to do is see the command center, and then he'll know exactly what's happening. He just needs to see the command center. He doesn't need to get into the main. Oh, he's trying, but the Marines are really forcing him back. He really just cannot tell yet. This, you know, just because there's 2 Marines there, it doesn't mean anything. This could just be a normal FD. Really, really annoying for Jangbi that he just cannot see. And now there's 3 Marines, he definitely can't see. So Jangbi just has no idea now what the build is, because his probe got in too late. That is, That's a little bit unfortunate for our Protoss brethren. What is he doing here though? Is that a Robo? Is that a Citadel? Something's being hidden here. Is it a Robo or is it a Citadel? It is a Robo. It's going to be Reavers. We're going to have some Reavering action. And this is, you know, basically what he would want to do against a Morax expand anyway, is to go for fast Reavers. Because obviously the fast expanding Terran is going to have a, you know, delayed siege tanks, lower unit count. We'll be relying a little bit more on the bunker at the front. And, you know, Marines do basically nothing against a Reaver. So, yeah, this could be quite effective. Jangby just going for the Reavers. I don't know whether he sensed that this was a fast expand from Piano because of how aggressive the Marines were denying vision, or he was just going to go for Reavers anyway because it's still a pretty solid strat against basically anything the Terran can do. Either way, I think he's going to be in decent shape here, depending on how many or how much damage he does with the Reaver. Ooh, the SCV though is going to get in and see no Nexus just yet. That's pretty telling actually. That there's no Nexus, so that means it's not a 1-gate expand for the Protoss. He is going for some kind of tech, and usually that tech is going to be Reavers. It could be fast DTs, it could even be something like a 2-gate Goon, even though judging from the Goon counts so far, it would have been a little bit weird, I think. But he knows something's going down, and we are going to have some Goons poking at the front. These won't be able to do too much here. Second SCV does get denied a further scout. There is a Nexus now from Jangby, so he's following it up with that expansion, but of course he's going to need to do quite a bit of damage with this Reaver to really make that worth it. And you can see he's going straight for the Reaver. He's not bothering to get obs. He knows there's no need for obs so quickly in the game given his opponent's opening. So he's going straight for those Reavers. He knows he wants those as soon as possible to do as much damage as possible. Now, let's see how Piano actually makes his turrets. Is he going to make the turret ring along the edge? Because he's also going to be careful because on the you can actually elevator into the main base quite easily from the right side. So yeah, he's going to build the perimeter turrets here. But uh-oh. Is he going to be in time? Oh, there's the elevator. That's not going to work. I think he should just pull those out. Really should just evacuate. Yeah. Looks like Piano's on top of it. Although if he switches out these damaged goons for non-damaged ones, he could do something here. And looks like he's going to start shooting the turret from the low ground, actually, with these Dragoons. So with the tank on the high ground and the SCV repairing, it's a little bit difficult. And there's a siege mode. So there goes that plan. That was a very, you know, interesting attempt, though. But not quite gonna happen. Of course, the Reaver hasn't even got here yet, so we can still do something with that. But it's probably gonna have to go around from the natural area, and even then it's gonna be difficult because if there's just a turret at the back of the natural, that shuttle's gonna take a lot of damage. But it's gonna be a double expand. It's gonna be a Reaver double expand, Stork style, and I quite like this because he's already forced. Or put the Terran in a very defensive posture here by, you know, threatening the elevator. I mean, certainly if the elevator had worked out, he'd probably just go for the kill, but because it didn't, he's going to be like, alright, well, Piano's going to be a little bit freaked out. He's going to play defensively, so I'll just double expand here and use my Reaver to make sure he doesn't move out anytime soon. And this is very, very nice. So here we go, going in with the Reaver just by itself this time. I'm going to leave the Goons at home just to block any kind of crazy Vulture counterattack because, you know, he is going to spread out a little bit more now that he wants that mirror only. And here we go, as I said, there is going to be a turret behind this natural, but it's not having a floating building to give it vision, though. Is there going to be a drop? No, not quite. Very nice turret positioning here from Piano. It looked kind of weird to me there at the beginning, but it looks like it does actually cover quite nicely. It even covers the Reaver from coming in from the side a little bit at a funny angle. A lot of times if you build your turret too far back, the Protoss will actually drop his Reaver kind of at the front, outside the Reaver, and kind of just crawl it forward to get the shot off, which is pretty obnoxious as well. In the meantime, Piano's just expanding as well and getting that mirror only. We do see some Vultures coming over here with these Goons. I think in decent micro he should be okay here. The crucial thing here, I think, is going to be that, you know, once both players... Ooh, that would have been very costly. But as the game goes on, you see, because the mineral to mineral, the distance between the mineral only is going to be very short and the Terran can push through the 12 o'clock, it's going to be a little bit hard for Jangby to deal with that. once the Terran ball gets rolling and he starts rolling across. We've seen that already, I think, in last week's games, where the horizontal positions in the TVP really came into play, and the Terran was able to slow push just across the edge of the map and make it really hard for the pros to deal with that. So yeah, I actually see Shrinker, Dr. Shrinker in the chat. An awesome featured Broodor streamer is also questioning this position. Yeah, I think 3 o'clock probably would have been better. I mean, I guess because he went for a Reaver double expand, he was scared of Vulture Harass, which is why he took that minute only, because it's a little bit easier to hold, instead of having his goons spread out a lot more on the map. But it looks like the other problem here is going to be this first ground attack here. Oh my god, he's on the high ground already against the Protoss. The Reaver needs to come home to defend. That shuttle needs to come home. These goons are not going to do anything against this. Oh my god, he needs to not attack. Dude, just save your goons. Wait for the Reaver. Wait for the Reaver. Okay, here we go. He's got some more goons. He's going to go flank. Alright, he's still got some time. The Nexus has a good amount of HP. It's going to take a little while. Looks like the Reaver's actually blocking some reinforcing tanks. And he's just going to go! The Reavers are a little bit behind. Oh man, he's taking severe casualties. But I think he'll clear it. Oh no, there's one more tank in the back. The Reaver shots are going to be huge. The Reaver shots! The shuttle's down! The tanks are not dead! I think he's going to barely clean it out. Yes, he will, but he loses the shuttle and both Reavers, as well as a lot of Dragoons. They're very, very costly defense. Oh no, and the reinforcements are here! Oh no! Oh no's Piano putting the hurt on early here, putting the pressure on, playing this like Haya, just non-stop attacking from the mid-game onwards. The Dragoons, they're trying to move in. It looks like they might have enough again, just barely. Oh god, if they hit that mine though. Wow. Wow. Wow, I cannot believe Mini is still alive here and still in okay shape. The problem now though is the Terran's mining on even bases. So he's still got to think of something here. I don't know what the hell that pylon's for. He's actually made another Reaver here, which is slightly odd to me. Reavers, you know, their value diminishes as the game goes on. Once you get to late game, Reavers are not really that useful. There's just so many tanks, they'll get targeted down immediately and not really do anything. Yeah, let's see what Mini's game plan is here. Looks like he's sending a probe over to the 3 o'clock. Gonna make another base there, as he should be. But what is he gonna do when Piano pushes through the 12 o'clock here, which I think he'll almost certainly do? Well, it looks like Mini's not gonna wait and find out. He's gonna go for the counterattack. That's not gonna happen though. That is not gonna happen. There's not nearly enough stuff there for Mini just yet. He doesn't even have his shuttle over there. And we see Piano's already starting to wall this off a little bit with the buildings and the mines. And we have something at the bottom left. I think that was an SCV. Is that a hit expansion? Yes, I think that is. Piano seems to really expand a ton, even in TVP. Just getting hidden expansions all over the place here. We've seen him do that already in this series, and I think I saw him do that in his round 16 group as well. This is pretty sneaky. Sorry, have I been saying Mini? Sorry, I think last game when it was Mini playing, I think I said Jangbi a lot too. My bad. Jangbi. So Jangbi is going for an attack here on the minute only. He's gonna get the Zelt bomb off. Actually, he's gonna Reaver. Oh my god, the Reaver's in minimum range. He's not being targeted. Oh no! Oh my god, with the huge Scarab in the top and the tanks splashing themselves, it's going to do a lot of damage, but again, with the reinforcements coming in, it's just not enough. I mean, even with that huge attack, it wasn't enough. That just shows you how good a position this was for the Terran. I really did not think this attack would be a good idea. It wasn't even necessary. I don't know why he felt he wanted to do that, especially, I mean, he's already taking the 3 o'clock base. He doesn't need to throw away his units like that. If it worked, sure, it could have been amazing and won him the game, but it just was not worth it. Attacking into a defended Terran position like that, really? Ay. So, anyway, Jangbi at least he's got 8 gateways in his base. He's going to, he's gonna re-macro a little bit. Yeah, he's got some speed loss now again. He's got some dudes. Not nearly as many dudes as he had before. But it's still okay. And, you know, he killed a good number of siege tanks as well, so that's going to delay the Terran push by quite a bit. You know, Mini's got 6 factories, but he's only got 2 machine shops, so he can't really replenish. Sorry, did I say Mini again? Jangbi! Jangbi! Jangbi. I meant Jangbi. Jangbi is going to... is not going to be facing a lot of tanks very soon. He might be facing a lot of vultures very soon, though. Oh god, the probes! The probes! The probes! Oh no, the probes. The probes. So... It's a little bit unfortunate that Jangbi's not scouting around the bottom left with 1 Zealot. Mini seems to get hidden expansions a lot. I don't know if the other players have noticed this, but... I mean, I'm pretty dense, as you guys could probably tell. And even I've noticed that Mini hidden expands, or sneaks expansions a lot. Like, more than a Protoss player even. I mean, Protoss players, they love hiding their expansions. Mini seems to do it even... or Piano, goddamn, now I'm even just confusing like the race players. Oh my god, Piano hides his expansions a lot as well. Now I'm just calling everybody Mini. This game's just like Mini versus Mini. Mini is everywhere. Alright, so Terran Mini is pushing towards the mineral only, while Protoss Mini gathers his forces. But he doesn't appear to have a shuttle. Oh, there's the shuttle for him. He's also got quite a few Zealots, but again, not very many tech units here for Protoss Mini. And look at this, Terran Mini with a fantastic position. Even though he's on the low ground, there's just no way for the Zealots to connect. The Dragoons thought they were in a decent position, shooting downwards. But Terran Mini was just way too strong that he didn't even lay that many spider mines, but he's pushing up here. And Protoss Mini, all you can do is just kind of sit here. And see, this is the problem with that expansion. This is the problem with horizontal spawns in PvT on this map. Is just you cannot handle this as a Protoss, right? I mean, just look at this. Look at that position. That is just so sick. He just needs to evacuate that base and just go somewhere else. Okay, he's got the bottom right main. So just send the probes over there. Just forget about this base. And just save your forces, because this is it's not gonna go well, especially if you don't have stasis or storm or even like 3 speed shuttles. You know, any one of those might help you break this position. If you have none of those, you're not breaking this position. So in the meantime, there is 1 Vulture at the bottom right. Oh my god, he's going again! Protoss Mini, stop doing that. You really don't want to do that. You're just throwing away Zealots. I mean, yes, in general, trading Zealots away for Terran units is decent. But in this case, it's not really doing that much. It is not really doing that much. He should really just focus on something else. He could even just go for a counterattack, right? Like, which Protoss did that? Oh man, there was some Protoss that did an amazing counterattack. I think it might have been... No, was it Movie? It might have been Movie, I'm not sure. In one of the early round of 32 groups, a Protoss basically, in this kind of situation, just counterattacked the Terrans mineral only and just did a massive attack and won the game anyway, so that was pretty cool. And it looks like Protoss Mini is sending his units down to try and attempt this. He's rallying his units outside. No, he's coming back. No, he's going forward. I can't really tell. He's kind of changing his mind. Okay, he's going forward now. It looks like, oh, some of his goons have been spotted by these vultures. So Terran Mini's going to know that that he's going for the counterattack. Oh man, he's going to do a lot of damage with the spider mines on the vultures as well. Oh, apparently it was Movie versus C, so I was correct about that. Anyway, Protoss Mini has the bottom right base now, but he just can't send units over there. Oh god, careful, Dragoons. Be very careful. Like that, be very careful. Be careful! Be careful! I said be careful. Okay. Oh no, I didn't realize. Oh my god. It totally didn't occur to me that Terran Mini could actually siege the main base from the outside there. Wow, that is pretty obnoxious. Oh god, that is horrible. Ugh, yuck, especially because the Robo's already there. Oh, but it looks like Terran Mini's moving out on the map. This could be a mistake. If he gets engaged here, he doesn't have very many vultures with these tanks. Oh man, if he gets engaged, unsieged, this could be good! Protoss Mini's going for it! The tanks are... No, he's not going for it, I'm just kidding. Nope. Oh, okay, he's going for it! There's a lot of mines, you could mine bomb! Get the mine bombs! Terran Mini is mostly on siege. Oh, we got storms! Storm! Yeah! Jangbi! Oh my god, I remembered who was playing after seeing those. How could I forget? Jangbi is here Ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt, that was not Mini. That most definitely was Jangbi. And Jangbi somehow crushes the Terran army with his storms and is rolling through here. Now, he is still in a bad position. Somehow the Nexus at the bottom right main isn't even there anymore. I really hope that wasn't killed by like a Vulture. But he's also got a Nexus, it seems, at the bottom right natural, which again has just died. So he's got no additional base. He needs another base here. You know, crushing the Terran army is good, but if you can't reproduce, and he can, look at this, look at this. Piano's got the 9 o'clock, and it looks like he's expanding to the bottom left natural as well. He's just going expansion crazy here. He's pretending he's a Zerg player, and Jangbi is just he's just goofing off with this army and not taking a base. He really needs to take a base. Anyway, Piano's just gotta chill for a little bit so he can regroup his army. He's just gonna, you know, keep Vulture harassing and just buy a little bit of time. Does not want to get stomped on. Jangbi, I really hope does still get an Arbiter here. I mean, the storms are good, but I mean, at the very least, an Orbital would have the threat of recalls and make Piano kind of think twice about moving out. I also really wish Jangbi would just send like an Observer or a Zealot to do this. This is what he needs to do. See, now he's gonna realize there's a base here. And I think he's got something yet. Now he's gonna realize there's a base there. And he's gonna realize there's a base there. You're like, oh shit. He's gonna go kill it. Because now Piano has no army. Alright, here we go. He's gonna kill the 9 o'clock base first and probably move downwards. He's gotta be a little bit careful though. If he sends his entire army cross map down to the bottom left, Piano could just go for a gigantic counterattack into his natural and just kill his main. And it's not like Jangbi has anywhere to reproduce either. And if it does turn into that kind of exchange, I think Jangbi will still lose. Ooh, that was quite good. Even though Protoss often gets the better in those exchanges, just because Piano's economy has been so much stronger the whole game, I think that'd be quite dangerous for Jangbi. But looks like, oh my god, the storms! Ah, the storms! The storms! The pain, the Terran pain. Oh god, I love it. Alright, looks like the Vultures though are going in here. He needs to evacuate the probes, but he doesn't really have anywhere to evacuate them to. He's now taken down all of the fresh expansions, but Piano does have the 12 o'clock though. Remember, Piano actually has the 12 o'clock base as well. So both players are basically on like the mineral only plus 1 gas base, although Jangbi isn't going to be able to mine this base for very long though. He's still losing probes here. Oh my god, he's like distance mining to the natural almost. He's hitting more probes. He's actually sent more probes here despite the thing being under attack. He's like, well, if I lose a few probes, might as well just replace them. And now the rest of the army's coming in here. I don't know how many more storms he has, but that's a lot of clumped tanks though. If he can just get a couple of storms on them, he can kill so many tanks, but I don't know if he has enough stuff. And remember, he needs to buffer for the high temperatures as well. He needs Zealots running first to tank the shots. Oh my god, Piano though has replenished so many siege tanks. Jangbi's just barely holding on with the storms, but look at these storms! The magic storms! Oh man, this is why Jangbi is Jangbi. And tanks though, they're creeping closer. See, this position, even though they kind of squeeze the tanks together and let him get the good storms off, it's also just a really nice defensible position for the Terran. And Piano's done such a good job of denying the bottom right bases that he's still ahead on economy. Jangbi just is forced into such an awkward position here. And oh god, can he storm the club? Can he storm the club? You gotta storm the club! Yes! Storm! Yes! Yes! Taking him out. Oh my god, is he gonna break down here? No! I didn't think he could break down here. There's only 1 tank left though. Oh my god, is he gonna bust into the 12? There's like a million tanks still, but they're all at the 9 o'clock. Storms will actually even clear mines for him if he does that. Oh my god. Wow, it looks like the High Templars just did a little mine pull there, and here we go. Jangbi's moving into 12. Another great storm on the clump tanks. The problem is, does Jangbi have any follow-up? He's got a few units running in here. He's got so few reinforcements. Oh my god, Jangbi! Jangbi! Jangbi's moving to the 12. The 12 is in trouble, but it looks like Piano's going to counterattack. He's got a big army outside of Jangbi's natural. And the thing is, even if Piano loses his 12, he's got the 9 o'clock again. And here we go. Now he's pushing in once again, and Jangbi just has no units left. Right? He's got like 1 storm left. Even though there's very little Vulture support for these tanks, it's going to be enough, I think. There's one more shuttle there. Maybe do some Zealot bombs. Here we go. Archon moving in. Zealot moving into the middle. But GG from Jangbi. And Piano takes it down after all. Unfortunately, Jangbi has been eliminated from SSL9. The last OSL champ has lost some of his luster here. Of course, still showing us some very amazing games, some very nostalgic play here in this losers match from Jangbi. But that is going to be that for him this time around. I don't know what his plans are for the future. I don't know whether or when he's going to go to the army. I don't think he's been to the army yet, right? So probably going to have to deal with that at some point. But that means we are now going on to a final match of the group of the day. It is going to be a TVZ, our first one of the day, I believe. And it is going to be between Piano and Larva. So that should be very good.